汉字综述
A general introduction to Chinese characters. What are you writing? It looks amazing.
Thank you. It's Chinese calligraphy. I'm writing 人, which means human being.
Can you give me a general introduction to Chinese characters?
Chinese characters, 汉字, compose Chinese words. Each character corresponds to one phonetic syllable. 汉字 plays an important role in communication. Meanwhile, the writing of 汉字 itself is also an art in Chinese culture.
I'm still curious about the origins of Chinese characters. How do the ancients make these creations?
It's a long story. There is a saying that 汉字, the written symbols of language, originated from the images of things. For example, 人 in Chinese is a pictograph character, originating from the shape of a human being. 口 and 木 are from mouth and tree. Please have a guess of 水.
From the evolution image of shui, I think it's water, right?
Correct. And an indicative character is a new creation based on the pictograph character. For example, 修. Could you guess what meaning it is?
Alright, I see the mu is on the right, which refers to tree. But what's the left part?
It's a change form of 人, which is human being. 修 relates a person lying against a tree. It means to take a rest.
Interesting.
Another important Hanzi creation is picture phonetic, which is also called semantic phonetic compound character. It is made up by two parts. The meaning part informs us that the character relates semantically to certain things, and the phonetic part gives us some clue toward its pronunciation.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. Can you guess the meaning of this word? 木.
I guess the left part may refer to water since it seems as the splash of water.
Good guess. It's right. We call it water radical, meaning this Hanzi is somewhat related to water. How about the right part?
I see. It's tree, so putting them together means washing tree, right?
It's pity that you made a wrong guess. Mu means hair washing originally, maybe because hair washing and the tree shares the same sound, mu. In the ancient time, people borrowed the sound mu from the tree and put the water radical to make a distinction.
That's interesting. What's the percentage of this kind of Hanzi in Chinese?
Quite a lot. It's estimated that at least 90% of the Hanzi is picture phonetic.
I have a question. What are we supposed to do to remember the Hanzi?
Knowing the basic pictograph characters and the components from characters related to meaning or pronunciation is key access to Hanzi learning.
Except for the water radical, can you share more examples of that?
Okay, like these components. The first refers to people. The second is the sun. The third stands for tree. The fourth relates to hand.
I see. I'm wondering how to write Hanzi.
A Chinese character can be written by combining strokes. Basically, these are 6 original strokes for characters. 横
Horizontal,
竖
vertical,
撇
left falling,
点
dot,
捺
right falling,
提
rising.
Take 人 as example. First, 撇 then 捺 and mu, it is made up by 4 strokes. 横 竖 撇 捺
Is there any special case I should know about the Hanzi learning?
Well, a Chinese polyphone has more than one pronunciation. For example, 乐 refers to happiness, while 乐 has something to do with music.
Oh, this is an important tip I should note.
Also, Chinese homophones are characters with different meanings, which are pronounced in the same way. For example, E and E both spell as E.
So you mean the same pronunciation but different meanings?
Yes, E is the number 1, while E stands for cloth. Let's have a summary of today's study.
We have introduced the general composition of Chinese characters.
Hanzi creation includes pictograph, pictophonetic characters, and other methods. Hanzi consists of the basic 6 strokes.
And remember the special tips on Hanzi learning.
That's all for today.
See you next time!